You know, Mar, I knew that one.
10 years ago.
All right, go ahead.
Backroads 2025, not 2015. Welcome to our very last evening together. Gary pulls it off again with 5-star hotels and simply perfect weather. Tonight it's your birthday, little Garrow, and my last chance to speak. Together, let's revisit this memorable, amazing, incredible week. Albeit a Corsica, we vacationed like kings. And a couple of queens, if you know what I mean. You know who you are, Josh. Stop complaining.
Have I complained once?
Bushy, I saw your Backroads notes. Not good. Where was I? Right. A trip fit for a king. Our generous host did not skimp on a thing. With impeccable service and views so exquisite, we celebrated Gary in each town we visited. From champagne to the beach to dining al fresco, we are twice as fancy as Eugene Ionesco. Footnote, a French playwright born in 1909 by Samuel Beckett. It has nothing to do with us, but I wanted y'all to know how smart I am. Merci. 24 May, Saturday. That's how they say it in Europe. It's a little dyslexic. It's like backwards. 24 May. Before Backroads begins, we pregame it, a.k.a. Erev, the trip. For my non-Jewish friends, that means the night before, but I digress. Which reminds me, has anyone seen John Kaplan in a dress? I digress. He's a Dan.
I have.
You look amazing. We meet the group at Mango's without hesitation, yet 8 of 13 of us have no hotel reservation. We drink lots of wine. Jesus, did it flow? Please tell Penn and Harry how to hear thank you, but no. Day uno, Saturday, 25 May. With Sasha as our leader, we load onto the bus, but it's John Kaplan's birthday, so we make a big faux fuss. Hiking in Capra Figaro?
That's right.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, it is.
Margot, spelled in a weird way, begins to lead us. I bring up the rear. It's steeper than I fear. And at the beach, warmed mayonnaise sandwiches feed us. Was it just me? Or was it? Yeah. Some take a dip, others chill in the shade. Kaplan's cruising on Grindr, where he's yet to get laid. Jody gets lost on hike 2, which is cause for group tension. Folks, Tennessee Dave is also missing, something you all failed to notice or mention. What up? There's only 13 of us. Like, do a head count, whatever. Tennessee Dave. Meanwhile, I'm headed to the hotel with a sunburn, all alone with cute Nico. I'm twice his age. Does that make me a Seco? He is cute, right? The Costa Smeraldo is a small slice of heaven. We celebrate Gary with cocktails at 7. I mistakenly age a youthful Gary Fisher. 80? Oh, shit. But things like that happen when you talk to John Kaplan. A gentlemanly G-fish did not throw a fit. That's his new nickname, by the way, the G-fish. Our magnificent dinner hit all the right spots, but when will Penn and Harry stop ordering shots? The tequila is flowing, my hangover is growing, and under the table decides to get going. Is there a soccer star among us? Nobody knows. but security is tight and we're done for the night. Also, will my boyfriend Alan ever propose? Paris. Date do it. Do they do what? Memorial Day, Monday 26 May. Now we are biking across the Blue Sea. I take the short route, but who's going with me? Of course, Grumpy Alan will gladly agree. He bitched the whole time. He thought it was like following the Special Olympics. I'm sorry, dude. I told you to go ahead. But it's after lunch that the real fun ensues on a Zodiac for 7, where we swim, schmooze, and booze. While the other 6 are back napping, not to rub it in, but it was the highlight of the trip till then. Ask Gary, Bashir, Randy, Jody, Handsome Dave, or John. We know it's not a competition, but if it were one, we won. But you losers missed the party boat. I'm not going to gloat, but you losers missed the party boat. Oh, grow up, Josh. Okay. The Servo Hotel was next. We all love John, but as an 11th hour sub, how did he nab the biggest suite with the separate shower and tub? Hey, Gar, there's the rub. Birthday boy, where's your hotel karma? Time for dinner. Load into the van and travel to what? Sasha, where do we get in the van and go to? Yes, the next place. As fast as we can. Bashir makes pasta just like a pro. Harry orders wine. He is so in the know. But the night isn't over till the fat lady sings. Let's call her John Kaplan. Quite fit and wearing Prada. I get sucked into Harmonize. Now I'm persona non grata. I'm sorry, G-Fish. Day Trey. Tuesday, 27 May. I'm sorry, guys. We're going to be here till dessert. It's midway point of our adventure. Wait, it's going so fast. I'm taking notes. John Kaplan emotes. Geez, he cries at the drop of a hat. The ferry is packed. It's rough and scary. Hey, that reminds me. Who knew Gary Seiden when he used to be Harry?
I did.
Aww, no.
You didn't.
I didn't, but I heard stories. You were shedding. Oh, I'm a little ADD, right, Josh? Lunch on our own in a town made of stone, Bonificio. And we're not alone. We meet up for the tour. Gary prays keep it quick. After all, our guide, she's not doing shtick. She's a stewardess turned escort. That's pretty slick. Personable, interesting, and clearly well read. But does anyone remember one thing she said?
Oh my goodness, you guys.
Pen, Gary, and I head back while the gang carries on enjoying the hikes. Harry and I sleep in the van like two geriatric kikes. You weren't snoring, but there was a lot of heavy breathing in that van. That was having fun. Dinner poolside with views so inviting. G-Fish snaps great pics with quite gorgeous lighting. Everyone's getting along. There's harmony. And I don't mean John singing show tunes. I mean no bickering, no fighting. In Gary's birthday love fest, we're all delighting. Remember? Wednesday, 28 May. Up and at 'em for our final day of biking. Travel gum and Dramamine, keep it to my liking. As I'm praying I will not get lost, I mount my bike with my fingers crossed. I ride through the hills with great finesse, but when I exit the bike, it's an ugly mess. Let's just say I almost took out 2 dogs when we stopped in that little town. I tried to stop oh, it was really ugly. Okay. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it and such, but stopping the bike, I look like a klutz. Still, I can fly in turbo mode, and I am delighted that I rode with a padded seat. Grazie. Switching gears, something I did not know about until the middle of the second ride, thanks to Harry. Pedaling in turbo mode. John Bushy, with his bushy beard, beats the taxi, both ambitious and weird.
Yeah, like
John Kaplan and I head to the Marinica Hotel. It looks so posh, I feel like a swell. But our toilet is still tiny as hell. What's with the shower in the middle of the room? And when will Alan become my groom? I didn't share some of the poem with you. Half of us ride into town on the van. The others aren't ready. Or is it a scam? Why aren't they ready? What was I thinking? They're back in the room eating gummies and drinking. Then the two Daves, plus Bushy and G-Fish, grab dinner and booze. The rest of the group, we're just wandering Jews. Aimlessly walking the streets, Alan and I lose the drunks, grab a bite on our own, then meet up at 9:30. At least 6 of us are headed home. Thursday, 29 May, Gary's actual birthday. That's today. With a plastic plank that floats deep in the water, we climb on the Zodiac in no special order. Even Bashir gets banged up and bloody. And G-Fish barely makes it on with Josh as his buddy. We stumbled, felt humbled. You cannot ignore that of all the difficult obstacles that we endured, this one was a doozy. But at least we all made it offshore. We Zodiac to a point deep in the bay. It's at least 30 minutes. Can you say oy vey? I've not been on a kayak before, so I did not know it requires human arm muscles to row. The water crystal clear, it's gentle and mild, and I have the upper body strength of a 6-year-old child. Suddenly I'm leading the group. How can that be? Oh, I see. I'm attached to the dog and our leader, Marie. At lunch, we don noses and glasses, sans unibrow. Gary walks in, at first on his face a little scowl. There should be no irony lost on you. We all look like Sidon back in 1982. That's all the events that sum up our week, except those that went on a hike this afternoon. But I didn't include that because I don't give a shit. Then there's a beach party. Surprise! Happy birthday again! We're drinking champagne and making new friends. Thank you, Margot, spelled the French way. We wear silly hats. We've had quite a day. So for this poem, I kicked it out old school. No help from the thesaurus, which was really cool, but it caused me some solace. That means like aggravate, like I felt like I was missing out on shit. I spent days writing with periods to tweak, so I've been antisocial for most of the week. I apologize. It's just to perfect this poem written with love to our birthday boy Gary, Bashir's little dove. Our incredible host for sure spent the most on this Backroads finest option, where everything was first class, including our tour guide Nick's ass. Sasha and Margot caused quite a commotion. I'd say each of you deserves a Backroads promotion.
yeah.
Buongiorno, au revoir, grazie, merci. Gary Sidon, you do mean the world to me. You're such a kind friend, and oh, so much fun. So glad I snorted in on this trip as Alan's +1. And with the exception of John Kaplan, we all wish Sasha could be here.
Sandra.
Sandra could be here. I mean, like, we really, really wish Sandra could have been here. I'm kidding. I love you. I love you. When Kaplan decided to use AI to write Gary's poem and not even try, I have to admit it did make me cry. Damn, AI is good. You're coming up. Lastly, Gary, I sincerely want to thank you for the most incredible trip. Everything was perfect. Is this not a birthday week we will all always remember?
Yep.
And we can't wait till your 80th when we get on our walkers and go on the flattest backwards trip on the planet. Happy birthday, baby. We love you so much. Woo!
And now she's going to propose to Al.
For all of you fans of
Oh,
AI.
it's not done
Oh, no,
yet.
we'll do it
No,
after
no. After dessert, for all you fans of AI, I will present you John Kaplan's poem. Took him 30 seconds to enter some shit into the computer. I spent like a week
Randy, you did
laboring
that.
over
So
it.
good.
But-
That was so amazing.
Good, Mara. You're amazing.